Hi, I'm Avigna.
And I'm Monica. Welcome to our project, Eat Wise, Energize. From miracle diets to health hacks, the world is obsessed with fitness. But disorders like prediabetes, type 2 diabetes, and obesity are still on the rise. So what's going wrong?
Well, being fit is not exactly the same as being healthy. A lack of knowledge about diet is leading to a worldwide unhealthy population. In the end, medications are often prescribed to patients with those health issues. They end up depending on that medication for the rest of their life. But what can we do about it?
That question led us to Dr. Jason Funk's The Diabetes Code, where one idea stood out. The order of eating macronutrients, such as carbohydrates, proteins, fibers, might matter. What if a certain order of consumption is healthier than the other?
So we ran tests wearing continuous glucose monitors. Then we prepared, measured, and stored one serving of our comfort meal.
We ate one order first: carbohydrates, fibers, then protein. A few hours later, we logged into the Stelo CGM app to screenshot the glucose spike.
The next day, we ate the same foods again, the reverse order this time: proteins, then fibers, then carbohydrates.
But remember, my results for one order and Avigna's results for another cannot be compared.
That's right. We can't cross-reference results since everyone has a different metabolism.
We repeated this for 10 trials, and every time,
carbs first cause a sharp spike, but proteins first, a smoother, slower rise. For instance, this meal, when eaten carbohydrates first, had a blood sugar value of 144 milligrams per deciliter.
However, the same meal with proteins and fibers first had a blood sugar level of 134 milligrams per deciliter. That's a 10 milligram per deciliter difference.
But why would the value of the spike even matter? Well, how do we determine if a patient has prediabetes or type 2 diabetes? We look at their HbA1c, or glycosylated hemoglobin.
That's just the average number of blood sugar spikes a patient has had in approximately 3 months. So by eating the correct order of macronutrients, we can lower the degree of the blood sugar spike
and potentially reverse or prevent disorders like prediabetes and type 2 diabetes.
A mindful eating order backed by science could impact the public health massively, especially if people understood how digestion and absorption really work.
That's eating wise to energize.
Thank you, STEM for all!